All right. Is this working as it should? Let us see what is and isn't, and what is and isn't. There we go. I don't know if that's too loud or not. Hopefully that's fine. Are you ready? See, if you're not, it doesn't matter. Let me just have this open to make sure everything's fine. All right. I don't need to be hearing that though. Let's turn that off. I don't want to be hearing my own voice. That's weird. Okay. Did pause when I did that? It did. Gosh dang streams. Okay, now we're all good. And now we go somewhere, namely Crystal Peak. That is where we are headed now. A great place. Place that technically you can go into much earlier if you want to buy the lantern, but I wouldn't. You really only need for that one room near the beginning. It's just kind of wasteful. So yeah, I'm just gonna take the top entrance here and whoop, almost missed it. Delicious rancid egg. Nom nom. Not delicious for me. Someone else is eating that. If I said to give it to her. Right. Good thing about Crystal Pig is that it's full of money, among other things. But that is a very good thing about it. That's why I do like coming to this place relatively early, all things considered. Oh, speaking of money, almost missed some right here. There we go. There we go. This place also has, weirdly enough, a really high concentration of grubs. So that's something we're gonna have to be looking out for when we go looking out for it. Alternatively, I could just wait until I get the grub map, but if I know there's a bunch here, what? Wow. Oh, in my mind, that was a perfectly grabbable wall, but I guess not. Oh well. There we go. Egg. Is that Deltarune reference? It is a Deltarune reference. It's not a Deltarune reference. But it could be if we pretend that it is. And that's sometimes good enough. These things. Behold. The deadliest enemy in the entirety of this place. The weird flies that shoot crystals. Terrible. And you can deflect them. This path here is where we're going after we are done with the main thing we're getting from here. And is the reason that getting the lantern is kind of a good idea, but we don't because we don't. We'll simply suck it up and... ow! That's not what I intended to say, but you know what? That is probably accurate to how it's gonna go. Because it will... ow. Feeling weirdly clumsy right now. What's up with that? Hmm. Eh, just some leftover rust, I assume. And I hope. And I cope. Well, best to remove it now than wait until Silk's on. Am I right or am I right? I am right. And that's a grub. One of many. I say many. I forget the actual amount. These things are annoying because they're unkillable. Well, almost unkillable. Bit of soul it takes, but I have none of that. That there is, I believe, the path to the focus. Oh, doing great. There we go. That's more like what I wanted to be doing. That room just has Cornifer. We can go talk to... not even talk to him. We'll go talk to his wife later. Was meaning to kill both of those with that, but sometimes that doesn't happen. Oh well. Oh, I'm dumb. But you didn't need me to tell you that now, did ya? Yep, almost forgot to go grab that shopkeeper's key. Very important. Opens up the way to a lot of good stuff. And this is the highest part of the peak that we can feasibly reach with what we have now. But by the end of today, I intend to change that. Need to try to be more careful. Wanna heal up, actually. And also, break that. Ooh. There we go. And egg. Oh my god, is that a Deltarune reference? It is a Deltarune reference. If I kept saying it is, if I keep saying it is, I know my tenses. It will become a Deltarune reference. What's that? Can we reach? Yes, we can. Okay, good. Oh, look, a bench, but there's someone sitting in it. So we must fight. Kinda thought I was not in range to get hit by that. Sometimes you're just wrong. Sometimes I'm just wrong. Right, that's all I needed from you. I don't even want to sit there, is the thing. Honestly, I should have... inconvenienced myself with that one, didn't I? Yeah, I sort of did. I kind of wish I had sat on the one below. like way at the bottom. I didn't think that would hit me. Obviously, if I had, I would not have stayed there. Alright, gonna get a bunch of you with just one shot. One shot, is that an indie cross? No, it's not. But I do love one shot, the game. Way back. It's beautiful. It's so sad that no one that I know has ever played it or is at all interested in trying it. Because it really is an experience. An experience best enjoyed on PC, mind you. I understand that they ported it, but I'm gonna be honest. A lot of the appeal of the weirdness and the meta narrative really comes from the fact that it takes full advantage of being a PC game. That just doesn't feel the same. Right, lock in for some epic platforming. Not really, this is very easy as long as you are quick about it. Right, and here is our next big upgrade. I say that this doesn't change platforming the same way as the normal dash or the mantis claws or the next thing we're gonna get. Oh, second next thing we're gonna get. Next thing we're gonna get is not a. Not next thing we're gonna get. I just realized there's something along the way also. But it's fine. That it's all small stuff. Barely even noticeable is the thing. Right, come here, come here, come here. There we go. I hate this. For some reason, I'm specifically really bad timing these things. But then go too poorly this time. And here's a fun fact for all you newcomers. This lever at the end didn't exist before. Well, not in the same way it does now. Now it stops all the crushers. Or it didn't. It just opened the gate and you had to deal with that for the rest of your life. But of course, you would never go back to that room. Why did I do that? There we go, that's better. Impatience is the reason that I did that. Let's not pretend that was anything else. And one last dash. And deep focus. Very cool. What's that, the third charm we've gotten since Saluva asked us for 7? Should I pay attention to that? I usually don't pay attention to that thing. I just come back to her way later on and it doesn't matter. But it would have been smart to. Fortunately, we don't do that here. Here's mostly just a path back to Dirtmouth, which in the future will traverse backwards exactly once for. No, actually, twice. Twice. There are 2 things that require this, but maybe we knock both of them out at once. It's an idea. I don't hate it. Yeah. You know what? This is gonna be a longer session than last time, anyways. But it makes some sense to go through the Grim Troop, or at least the beginning of it, if possible, this time. Oh, Grub, we're definitely safe. Except no, it's not Grub. It's the Mimic from Five Nights at Freddy's. We've been had, fellas. We've been had. Story's ruined now. It no longer makes any sense. Thanks, Mimic. Man, I hate FNAF lore so much. Awful. Terrible. Miserable. Okay, back to the peak. We are not done here until we are done here. Thing is, we are not done here, so we are not done here. There's one more room that we have to explore to get a thing, and then that other path that I said would be better with the lantern, but I don't feel like buying it. But we do have enough geo for it. We'll just drop down to Dartmouth and then, huh. Well... Oh. Oh, that was weird. But like my keyboard stopped working. I was trying to move in a direction and I wasn't. It's very alarming. Alright, sir. Move. So a set of crusher things down here also, which I am notoriously bad with. So let's see. Let's see how much trouble they cause. Stop throwing pickaxes at me. It's not how you use those. Unbelievable. Very believable, actually. Why am I getting hit by the miners? What is going on? I swear I'm not this bad. Well, now I almost just want to go back up and heal just a wee bit. Yeah. Suffering from skill issues today, I see. It's fine. At least this thing is very easy to get soul out of. Come back here. Why were you walking the wrong way, my boy? There we are. Do I have Grub Song equipped? I don't think I do. I should have Grub Song equipped if I'm gonna be getting hit like that. Or worse, like that. To be honest, I did not remember that guy respawned. So that was less me skill issuing and more me completely expecting something to happen. I hate it. I hate it so much. Okay. Last set here. Well, last required set. Do I care about doing the ones there? No! I hate it here so much. Actually, wait, I can just... That was a bad idea and I shouldn't have done it, but it worked. And there we go, we did those because those are actually easy. Weirdly enough, the conveyor belt that I think is supposed to make it more screwy and weird actually makes that kind of comfortable somehow. I don't know how to explain it. Alright, now, is there a way I can heal up just a little bit before going in there? That's death waiting to happen. Go down to the bench. Jump practically all the way down to the bench. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. It is safer. Not doing it is just being lazy. Also, now I can look at my charms because I don't remember what I have. And yeah, let's replace that with Grub Song. So I quite like having it. We are also fast approaching a time when fragile greed is no longer really necessary. So at that point we can replace that with something else, something better. There are many things that are better. Oh, this is worse than I remembered. Is it dead? Okay, it's dead. Oh no. Ugh. I don't know that I can do this without saying at all. Oof. Yeah, this might actually just be impossible for my current skill level. Ugh, overshot it. And it happened again. My keyboard was weirdly stuck. What is up with that? My right key failing me because that's bad. Oh, I just need to jump up there. This is stupid. Why am I doing this? This is not even... What is wrong with me? I'm gonna get myself killed like this. Man. Fine, I'll suck it up and buy the stupid lantern and the stupid merchant. I can't exit from down here because I don't have the lantern. I need to go up and take the... Ah. Why is this happening? My keyboard is failing me. It's not a game where I need that to happen. To be fair though, there are no games where you'd like that to happen. It's just that we are also very much live. And I do not like how it makes me look by failing like that for seemingly no reason. Because you don't see what is happening. You don't know how long it's going. You only see what looks like me forgetting to move. Alright, let's just get it over with. Put this button when I was there. There's no world in which the smarter choice is to not do the obvious thing that is good when you have exactly the resources that you need for it. Like, you know, just slightly above the amount of money that you need to get it. And I didn't. Whatever, as they say. It's a lot easier to do platforming when you can see the platforms, is the problem. And right, we also have the key. Love giving Sly the key. Anything else we can buy while we're here? This thing, the best charm in the game, it does nothing. And that's good. At least we can warp back to the bench. So at least that much is saved time. Marginally. Whatever. Can't afford to feel too bad about that because it's generally not even something you're intended to do. It's something I had previously done because I could. Clearly, my skills have deteriorated to the point that it's not possible. And that's okay. Yeah, it's so much easier when you can see. Oh my god. here, there's some good stuff. Some good stuff. Yes. Weird though that this is the first one that you can get. First what? You'll see. Oh, come on. What is going on? Oh, whatever. Shot it once. Could have shot thrice. Would have only needed to hit twice. No! Sometimes that happens. Where? There you are. See? Okay, yeah. It's up through this way. Path diverges ever so slightly. Daily and nightly. And there's a grub. Slightly messed that up. I need to jump for this one. And we break this thing out of the crystal. This Snell Shaman looking guy. Remember the Snell Shaman? But you don't. Mostly because I kinda just powered through that section just like I did every other section. Didn't see the wall there. Somehow. Yeah, suddenly our Descending Dark is upgraded. And I do find that kind of strange because, I mean, it's realistically the last one that you can get. Vengeful Spirit, you're guaranteed if you play the game at all right. Howling Wraiths. All you need is the Mantis Claws, and it's in an area that you probably, unless you took the route that I did, probably already knew to go back to. And Descending Dark is just in the city. So to me, it's kind of strange how it works like that, but bleh. Do you know bleh? Also, whoa, what was all of that? Some plot just happened, and now we're stuck somewhere, and there's nowhere to go. Oh no. Oh look, a moth. Let's go follow it out of here. And here we are at the end. And we always take it. Because we have to, the game literally cannot continue if we don't. Acquired the Dream Nail. And look, here's the Seer. We love the Seer. Dream Nail lets us invade people's minds. Wowee, isn't that fun? We're gonna be doing plenty of that. First, the Whispering Root or whatever it's called has some essence for us to collect. It's the good stuff. That's the way to the stag station, which we should unlock. I have a friend who recently did the speedrun achievements in this game, which by the way are very generous. It's surprisingly easy to get an ending within 5 hours. But yeah, he kept on unlocking shortcuts, and this one specifically, he really should have. It would have made his life a lot easier. But sometimes you just don't do that, and you suffer the consequences. Sucks to suck, I guess. Anyways, behold, a secret-ish thing. Fun fact, this didn't used to exist. This was added in the Grim Troop. Yeah. I believe that was the only expansion that added new charms. There we go. All the stag over. Oh, whoops. I need soul. I managed to somehow dodge all the things, but I do need some soul. So, give it to me. Good enough. And now we're in the creepy place below the resting grounds. I love the creepy place below the resting grounds. And I especially love all the fun noises that the things living here make. And the grub, very important. And money, also very important, given that we spent all on the lantern. Ugh. What a waste. Now this here is gonna be important later. Actually, we can access it now. Hilarious, but literally useless. It's bad. It's very bad. Oh no. I forgot it did that twice. Thrice. Kim's trying to kill me. Oh. Uh. There we go. Give me that. That's free money right there. And another charm. Let's go. That's all there is on the right side of this. Except, of course, what I say is up there that we can't quite make use out of. So now we go the other way. Love those things. It's the game actually trying to kill you. A lot of people confuse the sounds those make for grubs. I think that's weird because they don't sound anything alike. Like, that's just you not paying attention, I'm sorry to say. And that's fine. I often don't pay attention. It's normal. You see that? That's our fun upgraded desolate dive. Isn't it awesome? Yes, it is. It also, very importantly, gives us some tasty iframes, which makes fighting some things a lot easier than they'd otherwise be. Now, what's here? You weren't here before. Die. And that's that. I remember struggling so much with that the first time. But I've said that about a million times already, haven't I? Sure have. That is, though, I believe, everything we need from here. Now we go back to something that I don't think I even acknowledged while passing through. This big elevator. Where, though, does it lead? Back to the City of Tears. Love it. Great place. One of my favorite areas. It's very close. Sometimes I even call it my favorite area. But for some reason I've got a very weird affinity to someplace else that's way less likable. Tell you when we get there, though. Why did I do that? Wholly unnecessary. Also, why'd you dodge my spell? Come on, come on. It's just you now. There we go. That's another vessel fragment. Only, what, 5 more to go? There really only... I guess there are. Not too many of those, as it turns out. Come on, come on. That's also another thing that I tend to forget about the locations for all the things. Vessel fragments, mask fragments, and like a couple of grubs that I can never quite mentally map out. Oh, where did you come from? Oh, I know where you came from. The game spawned you in to ambush me. Very rude, mind you. But that's okay. It's perfectly fine. How many simple keys, if any, do we have? Just one, huh? That's kind of annoying. But I guess it's to be expected, probably. Right, well, first things first, we do need this. It's a very good stag station. The best? Honestly, maybe. It's a very centralized location. No, literally the center of the map, I believe. But it's just between a lot of places. Look, this thing. First time I spent forever trying to figure out, how does this weird gate open? It doesn't. Never does, never will. It was electric. There's actually a couple of things we could be doing from here. But there's very specifically something that I think would be the most beneficial. So we're going for that. And it's a bit of a journey. You die already. There you go. Upgraded desolate dive does a lot. And this won't be relevant for a wee bit. Actually, I say that once we get what we're going for. As soon as we do that, that place will be fully accessible, I guess, but do I care? Probably should. Is Lem in his shop right now? If he is, then oh. I didn't do this earlier. We can see the cutscene. I thought I'd come down here before. I guess I never went near the fountain. Oh my god, it's Horned Silk Song from Silk Song. Silk Song. That's crazy. Anyways, let's sell some relics while we're here. Could go into the sewers. Not against that. It's not even a bad idea. Hmm. Do I want to go into the sewers? It's one of those areas that I don't have mentally mapped out as well. So if we go, it's gonna be a bit of a trip to get all of the everything that I need from there, but hmm. Hmm. Why not? Why not? Let's break my usual order just a wee little bit. It's gonna go way further down, but this is still fine. Something else here that's just good to have. Not as good as what I would have got where we're going, but doesn't matter. Genuinely. So I don't think we need that upgrade at all in the sewers. It's generally useful regardless, but doesn't matter, not really. I love these guys. They're so ugly and weird. Oh no. Sometimes that happens. Happened a lot more back in the day. It's a small quirk of how landing on water used to work. You were kind of stuck in the landing on water animation, so you couldn't move. It was quite bad actually. It's a big upgrade. When did they fix that? Was it Lifeblood? Was it the Lifeblood update that did it? Might have been. Did I rest at the bench? I don't think I did. I need to rest at the bench. That's a good bench. There we go. Nice and centralized location. It's good. And a very missable grub, actually. To me, it's very missable. Don't know anyone else's experience with that, but that feels like somewhere that you just don't check, and also I've fallen. Womp womp. That's fine, I believe. Actually, is it not in this room? Is this just a shortcut back in case you fall from the second one? It is. God dang. Well, I've failed. Like I said, I don't have this place mapped out as well, so sometimes that happens. Also, an egg. Oh my god, is that Deltarune reference? Will I make that joke every time? I might. I am unfunny enough to try that. This guy's very cool. The weird fluke man. So gross, so weird. They really make the sewers a place. Oh no, oh no, no, no. You know what? I I'd rather take damage from you than from the explosive bird thing. Come on, come on. We all know what's up with you. Oh no. Oh hey. That's a rare thing that can happen, that enemies will give essence upon death. Don't count on it though. At least not for the sake of the actual milestones that you need to get all of the everything. So I'm thinking actually there was actually what I thought down there and I just didn't go far enough. Which sucks if true. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go further in to this room because this is the last one here. You can complete this without noticing it's supposed to be a challenge room, but the doors are in fact locked. We are trapped in here with these things. It just so happens that they are not scary in the slightest. And there's our good friend Cornifer, which we haven't talked to at all. And here's this path back to the fungal waste, which I don't think I've used even once in my life. But it's cool that it's there, though. Oh. Now for what's actually here. Another mask shard. And we can just warp back to the bench. It's easier that way. So a couple of things down there. A few that are debatably important. I think first things first though, we should actually fight the main boss of this area. Come on, come down here, come down here. And you too. Um, Undertale? See, that's different. Or is it? Hmm? Lore speculation. Speculate some lore while you're here. Go on, do it. You won't. You can't. Ah, there he is. Love that voice. Have any pale lore? I don't have any pale lore yet. Should prioritize getting some of that relatively soon. Actually, I know where we can get some pretty soon here. Also, yeah, for actual players here, in case you didn't know, yeah, if you desolate die while he's doing that, you can get him out. Isn't that cool? Ow. Why do I keep getting hit by that? Why'd you interrupt my healing? Good enough. There we go. Didn't get hit by it, and then immediately got smacked in the face. And that's that. A fun boss, all things considered. Very cool. If you ignore what he was throwing at us and what he was diving on and what's here. And his sacred statue of the king, and here's his sacred statues of all his friends. All, of course, made of poop, naturally. That's all I want from this part, so we warp back to the bench. I never do this place at this point in the game. This feels weird. In a good way, I think. Need a bit of soul. Anyone willing to die for me to smash the ground up a bit? Eh, you, you'll do, you'll do. Come here. Where did it? You know what? It doesn't matter. We have enough. Right here. Some stuff here, but the stuff on the left is, whoops. I don't know what to do about it. Oh, I must pause for a second. All right. Sorry about that. I'm back, and we are back. And what were we doing? something about something or other. Ah, yeah, the whatchamacallit, the God Seeker is way on the left and he's way useless right now. But we'll go there probably next time. Away from me. We will, however, fight the Fluke Arm while we're here. Because why wouldn't we? It's just what one does while in this place. Come on, come on. Come on! Oh well. We can get a wee bit of soul from killing the things on the floor and the ceiling and whatever. This fight is very easily done if you can one-shot the disc guys. Otherwise, it's really bad. But thankfully, these guys have like no health, so this doesn't become a problem until you're with the Godseeker, I guess. Talking about her. Right, that is that. It's just one last thing here in the sewers. The problem is that I don't quite know how to reach it. I'll know it when I see it, but it's gonna need some looking around thing. Oh. And while I'm here, there, the path to the Godseeker. Isn't that nice? Yes, it is. Really, really is. I wanna say it's above, right? Right? I don't even know. That's the problem with doing this out of order. I don't usually go through there, so I don't know the exact path that takes me to where I want to be. That's pretty annoying. I don't think it was above at all. Oh, wait, 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 wait. Keep waiting. Wait a second longer. No, this isn't right. This leads to the Dung Defender, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Well, if we hug the edge, eventually we should reach where I want to be, is the thing. So it maybe doesn't matter that I don't remember the exact path, because this is almost certainly it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Okay, good. Good. I never get this thing this early on. Usually think of this as like one of the last upgrades you even look for, but I'll take it. Whoa, what's all of that? It's where we would have gone earlier if I had gone with my original plan, but we will be there after we're done with this. It's like another way to enter this path. This is the right side of the Royal Waterways. There's two ways of entering it. One is, as we did, from the left. The other one is a secret-ish path from another area that we haven't been to yet. And that's actually the route I usually take, because I just happen to be there. But this works just fine. Also, the reason we're coming here after fighting the Dung Defender specifically, because if we didn't, this place would be flooded in delicious acid. Heal up, combat ahead. Not a boss or anything, just a bunch of little guys. But little guys are sometimes worse than a boss. Especially the flying ones. These things are awful. Oh, I thought more enemies would spawn. Oh, I guess that makes my life a whole lot easier. And this is what we came here for. Is my steer. Now acid may as well just be water. As you can see, like we are not dying. So with that, actually, we have almost everything that's required for just beating the game. We do need one last upgrade, but other than that, this is usually the last one I go for, so it's weird to just have it already. Was there something to this side? Just like a thing of money or whatever? Oh no, just explosive things. Fair enough, fair enough. Speaking of money, I'm realizing we have a lot of it actually. Perhaps we're at a point where fragile greed can be unequipped forever. Maybe so. I'd be up for it. As soon as we reach a bench. Luckily, I know exactly where we are, and I know that there's one relatively close. It's on the path. Hello, no one likes you. There's a character that I believe was made by a Kickstarter thing. Unfortunately, she barely exists. She's there in that completely missable building, yapping about whatever and whatever. Okay, now we're actually doing what I was intending to do before. Oh, almost didn't see you there. Oh, no, 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 no. We are getting money from here as well. That was intentional, definitely. While we're here, there's no reason not to also go for this. Well, the reason to not go for it is because it really isn't necessary. After all the updates that the game got, it's actually possible to do all of this without collecting every single thing of essence from every whispering root or whatever. But it's still nice. First time I came down here, I didn't realize I could pogo up those spikes, so I thought I was just stuck until I beat what's out there. Unfortunately, I didn't have the crystal heart, so I couldn't really reach what was down there. That was a whole ordeal. Very much did end up resting at a bench down there. And I'm gonna figure out how to get up. It was awful. Now, knowing that you can do that is not even necessary, funnily enough. Like, it's a good skill to have, and it's something that realistically, if you've been playing the game right and noticing things, you would know to do, but now you don't even need that. Now there's an easier way to get out than to cling to a wall. Love that that's what the spikes look like down here. That's horrible. I love it. Come on, come down here, come down here. Perish. I hate you. I hate you so much. Oh, you flying ones suck. Especially the ones with lances. Those are bad. Oh, what the? That was my keyboard again. Whoopsie doopsie, as they say. That was not my keyboard. Ah, this place is so nice. I love how weirdly dark and quiet it is. I love the weird enemies that you find down here. Add so much to the ambiance. Had to double and triple and quadruple check that breakable floor because I somehow, I don't know how, have a weird tendency to somehow mess up that one specifically. How could you? And cannot miss the ones on this side. I forgot this guy's had a spitting attack. I'm always find them from so up close that it never comes up. Oh, it's gonna come up soon though because I just wasted all my soul. I just realized. Also, here's Cloth, who we do. I believe talking to her is necessary for this. She helps in a later thing. I don't know if the trigger is just her showing up or actually talking to her. You guys are healthier than I remembered. But I look Capizapel or. No, the nail can be upgraded. Is that nice? It is. It's 5 hits. It's 5 hits. I say remember like it's gonna come up again. We are never gonna see these guys ever outside of this place. I think. And that's it for this little side hole. Now into the main part of the ancient basin. Dang, I revealed the name before the game did. This whole area is the ancient basin. I don't know why it takes so long to say it. Also, there goes most of our money. Sad. PogChamp. So fragment, PogChamp. And there's Cornifer, being all cool and stuff, humming. Here's the bench that I was very unfortunate to rest at. My first time down in this place. Okay, I'm gonna make a slight change to my kit right here. Oh wait, that was fragile strength. We didn't have greed. Huh. Well. Okay. Regardless, I'll be using the defender's crest. If anyone's played this before, they know exactly why I'm doing that. If not, then it'll be obvious when it happens. This thing makes life a whole lot easier. Even if now it's at the expense of being able to actually deal good damage. It's maybe not great. Actually. Oh no, money. I missed the money. No, get me back up there. Alright. These things are so hectic. I genuinely. The strategy is just to keep smacking them and hope that they don't hit you. That's it. This one I just completely ignore. Unlucky. I say that. I saw it coming. I could have moved. I didn't, because that's not the strategy. This one sucks. But you can simply power through it sometimes. A valuable strategy, believe it or not. And this is the worst one to kill. Ow. Ow. And need to heal because it's managed to hit me a bunch of times. I didn't see it on the wall. That was me not paying attention. What? 3 hits to get you? I thought you all were 2. But that's, of course, when I have fragile strength. So, yeah, that makes perfect sense. My bad. Love these cute little guys. Just lovely blisters of sickness and plague floating about. Real cute stuff. You know? And shortcut. And... oh no, the door's closed. Also, what is this? It kinda looks like me. Hey, 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 stop climbing in, stop climbing in, stop climbing in. No, no, get out, get out, get out of there. No, no. Broken vessel. Oh, the delicious foreshadowing. The plot reveals. The really nice boss music, actually. I never hear people talk about this one. I quite like it. Yep, yep. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. That's your best move. Not that. Yeah. Yeah. It usually doesn't spam it like that. It makes my life a whole lot easier if it does. And now the best, the tastiest movement upgrade in anything ever. Not really, but certainly in this game. The monk wings. And you get that delicious double jump. I played this game directly before playing Ori and the Blind Forest for the first time, so it was quite the show, quite the culture shock, I should say. In this game, the double jump is this late game thing that you gotta work for, and in that game, it's just, the double jump. Legitimately, whatever. So I need to stop getting hit. Doesn't matter, there are no real consequences. We're in a dream. Can't die here. Oh, that thing didn't die before reaching me. Me, stop not paying attention. Oh, I'm about to die. Let's have that happen. Yeah, that's better. Why am I playing so poorly? Why would you do that to me? Ooh, that was close. That was very close. Ah, come on. I'm so slow. Literally done this fight hitless before. I have literally done this fight hitless before. There's no need to be taking damage like that. Yeah, that one was entirely on me. To be fair though, I'm also usually much closer to the screen. On account of not having something between me and it to be able to duck. How many times do I need to knock you down before you... Eh, need to stop trying to heal thrice there. It's possible if it doesn't do anything, but it does something is the thing. I feel like I usually fight this guy with a bit more damage in me. It doesn't matter. It's over. Easiest of the dream bosses. It's a couple of them. This is certainly the one I'd rather fight the most. So it's very much just the normal boss, but faster. Nothing too crazy going on here, thankfully. Hmm. Okay, that's what's confusing me. That's what's confusing me. sometimes they get hit by a bit of my fart cloud. And so that's the little damage that they take before I nail them. So I think it's only taking 2 shots still. But no, it's not. This is a cute little tutorial on how to use the double jump and such. Teaches you to chain it after dashing. All kinds of cool stuff. All kinds of cool stuff. Right. Where to next? Hmm. Couple of options, but I think I know where I want to be. Yes. Yes, certainly. Fun fact, this tag station also didn't exist. It's that whole method for going back up that they invented afterwards that I was talking about. Back in my day, you had to climb out of here. Or use the tram, I guess. Let's go. The storerooms can't be the closest. I guess they are. So if I'm going here, you know what? Let's waste a bit more time while we're about. Something very important that I would like to have. And I suppose now that we're here in the surface, so many things that we can do and we will do and we are doing, and wow, why is everything so expensive? Sly, you. Whatever. Gonna, ge- gonna be heading back to the beginning of the game to get something. Something or someone. Or maybe several someones. Whoop. Then we're gonna take this elegant key and take it somewhere. Then we're actually gonna go where I said I was gonna go before the sign that I wanted to go up to Dirtmouth. We're no longer following any set path. We're going with vibes. That's okay because I know the game well enough that I can say where everything is and what it needs. So it's not like we're gonna get lost or whatever, it's just a matter of is everything being sequenced right? Not even right, just sensibly. At this point, we're free to do whatever. Almost whatever. A couple of areas that are inaccessible, but barely. Also, nail art. I am never using this. Tried to implement them into my kit back when I first played the game, but like, look at how long you need to charge that up. It's really bad. And there is something later on that reduces the charge time, but honestly, I just don't see the need for it. Hope stuff in Silksong is not like that. That I look at and I decide, actually, this is bad, and even the thing that makes it better doesn't make it good enough to be worth considering. Also, Gorb! Gorb, ascend. Ascend with Gorb. Gorb, the great mind. Ascend. Ascend. Get down here. Love this guy because he's dumb. He looks dumb, he sounds dumb, and he's very quotable. Ascend, ascend with Gorb. Gorb the Great Mind. And now he's dead. Well, he already was, is the thing. Eh, it is what it is. Let's see, this was the path to... Yeah, yeah. Something non-essential at all, but... Uh, since when has that stopped us from going after it? This is not a complete the game run. This is a do as much as you can run. And apparently take as much damage as you can against nothing. Why do I keep doing that? What is wrong with me? I am going to die. By my own hand. Have the double jump. A mismeasured jump like that should not be causing that much trouble. Especially not that many times in a row. My god. So I completely forgot that the jumping guy is largely in this area too. As at this point in the game, I mean, you haven't seen it because I haven't shown it, but a lot of those guys just no longer exist. A charm. We love charms. I completely stopped counting. Are we at 7 yet? Probably not. So we gotta keep looking for as many as possible. And to be fair, I already was planning on doing that. So I guess nothing has changed. Hi Cornifer, bye Cornifer. Don't need maps. Maps are for people who don't know where they are. I am way too aware of where I am. Nope, not that one. Here we are. Oh, why is there nothing here? How crazy. Oh, look at that thing. Oh, look. Dream particles, but red this time. What have I done? Carnival music? What could that be about? And so the troop has made their way to whoop, Hiccups. The troop has made their way to Hiccups, apparently. That's just like a path down to there. Was there anything there? Was there like a grove or something? Surely not. I say that, but there could be, so I guess I have to look. But not before. My least favorite thing of this in the entire game. So I somehow always manage to miss one or two of these. Then I'm annoyed because it's non-essential, but now it's incomplete. I cannot tolerate that. So let's just try to get all of them. Let's just not miss any this time. How's that sound? Great, great. a couple down and to the right. But there are so many. So many. This is the worst. Genuinely worst collectible in the whole game. Unbearable. Didn't see you. My bad. Couple here, couple here, couple here. Was there more here? Okay, good, there wasn't. Oh, oh, we got all of them. Oh, let's go. Oh, joy. Now, let's see. Was there or wasn't there a grub here? There is. Finish barreling, please. There you go. One has to assume that the trigger for them being counted is actually the jar breaking, not them burrowing completely, but you never know. Should have rested back at the one in Dirtmouth the second I knew what I was gonna be doing. That's fine, though. Got to collect another charm. Not a very good one, mind you. Well, I say that. I like it not because it's good, but because I like it. Oh yeah, here's Grim, everyone's favorite Tumblr OC. I said half joking, I actually think this guy's awesome. The entirety of the Grim troop is just really neat, actually. Now, are we gonna deal with that right now? Could, won't, but could. First, let's go to the city storerooms like I originally intended. There's a couple of things here that it's best if I rest here. Might want to warp back to it. First things first, wanna go down to the nailsmith. That delicious piece of pale ore is not gonna upgrade our nail on its own. Believe it or not, dealing more damage is always a good thing. Hey, we got the full Hunter's Journal entry for that guy. Is the entire Hunter's Journal necessary for 112%? Ugh, it might be. That sucks. Don't wanna do that. Or to find every enemy, it's just that it's kind of tedious to have to grind them. But I guess that's fine.
Ranjo Stenja.
Ranjo Stenjane. Oh my, I'm poor. I need to go talk to the Relic Seeker. I definitely have enough to get what I need, just not in money form. This is so sad. Usually have Fire Greed on for much longer than this is the thing. So in my mind, that's never a concern. It's fine though, so enough we'll get yet another very big money influx.
Son? Gian.
Actually, way too much. Maybe enough to buy everything we'll need for the rest of the game. Who knows? Who knows? Not I. Almost certainly not. And yeah, that's all. All the way there in Kingdom's Edge. An area that we haven't gone to, but we will very soon. Once I finish some business up here in the city. Yes, yes. A couple of things actually that I want to be doing here while I'm here.
Ranjo Stenja.
Yep, Ranjo Stenja indeed. And this time I have the money for it. Isn't that crazy? It is. It is.
Garadel Akari.
More damage is always good. We're about to make use of it on two things. One much harder than the other. I say much harder. Not particularly worried. Still takes 2 hits to kill those guys though. Sad. Let's go to the right side of the city. Only slightly to the right. Yep. Here. I don't usually go for this early on, but locations just kind of worked out like that. So many things are different here. That's good. That's good. Keep every run fresh. Ish. And yep, that's just that bench over there. Very cool. Whoop, no. I missed the money. Ow. I'm going back in there. I want the money that I missed. I'm not leaving that behind. There we go. Actually, yeah, I think I'm not gonna be warping back to the stag station with the main menu, so it's good to rest there. I think I've decided on a slightly different approach here. Love hitting enemies through the floor. Yeah, have fun retaliating, you stupid idiot. Or better yet, don't have fun. Ouchie wouchie. I have never once before made use of this little shortcut here, but it actually solves a small routing issue I was having with how I wanted to organize things in the order in which I did them. So that's fun. Nope, need higher. Can we get much higher? So high, yo ho ho. That's a One Piece for all my One Pieces in the audience, I think. Now we use the elegant key. Why did Sly have this? Oh my god, it's this thing again. Whoa. Ow. Oh, why am I getting hit? Why am I getting hit? Why am I playing poorly? Okay, got scared there for a second. Had to lock in, had to start tryharding. Right, we examine this closely and wait for it. Our second spell upgrade. Almost makes me want to just equip the Shaman Stone and the Spell Twister and start using that instead of whatever. And it is not even a bad strategy. It's one I often recommend to a lot of people. Use your spells, gosh dang it, they're good. But that's fine, that's fine. Oh, stop teleporting around like that. Rude. Now, care to guess why we're going back this way? Sure didn't look like we missed anything back when we first came through. However, that's because we couldn't see. Yep, another dream boss. Let's go. This one's hard if you don't have the double jump, actually. But I do. I swear, I'm not crazy. Back when the game first released, everyone thought this guy was really hard. The hardest thing ever. I don't know what happened. Because me struggling with something that's not hard, that wasn't rare. But this specifically, we all agreed, was really difficult. And now it's nothing. Shouldn't say that. I'm gonna get hit just for saying that. Oh. Yeah, sometimes you don't know what he's doing down there. If it's the charge or just shooting you. Thankfully, it gives ample time to heal with that attack. Can get multiple hits in on that. I just don't like it. It's not too consistent for me. It's likely that I'll just get hit drying, so I don't. Okay, okay, I did not need to play it like that. Oh, come on. Okay, risted a bit too much there, but that's fine. Literally fine. And just like that, we already have 1,000 essence. And we can just teleport back to the bench here. It's like that small little detour never happened. But it did. It did. We got everything we need from it. Why are you moving weird? What the hell? Hey, you. Get over here and die. Just like Grub rescued. Folks, we love to see it. Now comes a somewhat difficult boss fight, actually. Whoops, wrong side. That we're about to make just a wee bit easier by fighting dirty. See that? It fell into one of them and crushed them. Also, yes, we are fighting all of these suits of armor. Ow. Ow. Whoops. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, that was scary. I say was like the fight's already over. Okay, now it is. Oh. Oh. Oh, man. That one got me sweating. Okay. Yeah, give me that. Oh, oh. That could have ended very poorly. Maybe it should have ended poorly. I was not playing right. But that's fine. Sometimes we are rewarded for our poor behavior, and thus we learn nothing. Now, there was always a weird aspect of the games. The actual dreamers. Come here, you get to this. It looks like an epic boss arena of some sort, and then nothing. Just hit them, focus, break the seal. Somewhat anticlimactic. You could argue that the actual boss fight is just whatever comes before them. That's fair, but the setup for it is just weird. Is the problem. Okay, that's the first of three. And technically, we don't need any more upgrades for anything to beat the game. We are good to go in theory. We could go seek out the other two now. But I won't. For completion's sake, there's a lot more that needs to be done. Speaking of which, now we're about to go to a whole new area. I know I powered through Hornet's dialogue during the fountain, but she told us to seek her out in the Graven Ash. And that's where we're heading now. That is, I alluded to this earlier, having a weird area to be my favorite, but it kind of is. Now, there's two ways to get to this place. One is using the trams, which we haven't unlocked because that needs us to go into Deep Nest. Another is a bit more secretive, but not particularly difficult to find. Just not obvious. There, that's it. Just a weird wall in the corner that you happen to be able to go through. And here it is. Kingdom's Edge. I love this area. So mysterious, so somber, forgotten by time, not even properly colonized by hollowness. Something beautiful about this place. It really is the edge of the world, and it feels like it is. I love that. These things, however, I don't love. And I don't think anyone does. Horrid creatures. Ow. Here comes the big one. Ones always feel so clunky to fight for some reason. Thankfully, they don't got that much health. They look like they should, but I am not gonna complain about that. Come on, there you go. I forgot that there was another one. I've been had. Come on, let me hit you. Just like that. Hello, sir. Second Nail Master found. And the dash slash. Move that I legitimately don't see myself ever using. Like even less than the previous one. It's like exactly one nail art that I'd consider actually usable regularly. And it's the only one we haven't gotten. Yep. Stay right there. Just like that. You're doing great, Sweaty. I should have equipped the mushroom charm before coming here. You know what? I'm gonna equip the mushroom charm before coming here. Actually, no, I'm not. I don't care about Mr. Mushroom. I just realized. I don't think it's required for 112%. Better not be. That'd be a silly thing to require. Let's get some soul here before going down. Big guy's dangerous. Oh, come on. I hate that. You know I'm trying to break the floor, and it was making the noise right there. Why would you not let me? Go back out to get some soul to break that. I hate these floors. This one specifically suck. Yeah. Come here, come here. Accept your death. Thank you. Alright. Back down here we go again. There we go. This time it broke. There we go. This time it broke. And there should just be one more. Behold the money stone. It's full of money. Beautiful. And it's only one of two reasons to jump down this hole. The other's Mr. Mushroom, but I don't know that I care too much about that, honestly. here, here. Not here? Oh, yes, here. We had the sports room charm. We could read something here, and then Mr. Mushroom would show up in a couple of locations around the world. We could talk to him, and it reveals something or other. But we don't need that. Ouchie wouchie. There we go. Oh, I literally do not remember you being here. Where did you come from? Weird. But right around here, we're about to get possibly the strongest charm in the game. Certainly up there. Quick nail. Let's just head faster. That's it. I'm not sure if it sounds as strong as it is or not. It's either underwhelming or obviously as good as it is. So I have to imagine by now we have enough for Salubra's last charm nudge. So we should go back there relatively soon. I say while not going back there. That way lies someone awful, someone terrible. Is that the first one of these that we've seen? I think it is. Yeah, those need the last movement upgrade, which is not necessary at all for completion. Oh, for beating the game, I should say. For completion, we do want it, actually. And we need it, is the thing. No. Okay, there you go, you're dead. Let's see, is this the... Yes, this is the very tall room. Oh, I said there's a taller room. This is the relatively tall room. Oh, didn't realize you had seen me already. And right here. Right here's the reason you need double jump before coming here. It's one little thing, yeah. Also this bench that I've seen plenty of people miss. There's a sign literally pointing you to it, but sometimes you just don't look and you don't see it. Alright, alright, alright. Here's Hornet in the grave in ash. This place is so cool. This fight's actually hard. Why did I not equip quick now? What's wrong with me? Just got my damage in half. Let's actually have that. Oh, but I don't. I'm one nudge less than where I want to be, is the problem. So I've been calling it quick now this whole time. It's quick slash. And with the way things are set up, unfortunately, because I have one less nudge than I would like, have to lose the long nail, which is bad. It's bad. So let's hope my spacing is good. I did not mean to do that. That's a terrible start. Ugh. Why would I get hit by that? It's fine. It's fine. Fights actually easy as long as you take your time with it, is the thing. Unfortunately, I'm very impatient. Ow. And we heal. And we heal. Please, stop doing that. Oh, oops. Oh, I thought you had more health than that. Okay, I was worried for nothing, I guess. See that? My right key is failing me. That's concerning. Desperately need to stop doing that. So, got the King's Brand. That opens exactly one door that we haven't seen. We could have if I went to look at it, but I didn't. And here we are. She saved us. Isn't that nice? She believes in us to do something. It's not clear. It's not really clear. I mean, I've played the game already. I know how this ends. But no character here is ever really so straightforward about what they want. I hate it so much. You try to dodge and then it hits you anyways. Primal Aspids, worst enemies in any game ever, probably. Now this is, I think, the actual tallest room here in Kingdom's Edge. Actually, it might be the one to the left of this that's taller. Realizing this place is a lot more vertical than I had thought of. Not that I have noticed. More that it's just not something I pay attention to. Hey, look at this. Funny. And look, a whole thing of lifeblood over here. Why? know. There's something that needs you to get a lot of lifeblood, and I mean, in theory, the idea might have been that you go all around the map looking for it, but um, I don't think anyone ever does that. That seems like something that is way harder than the alternative. Look, it's this guy. This is the guy we were hitting from the bottom. Isn't he cool? Yes, he is. Pain. I hate you. I hate you so much. This is another one that is very easy to miss some from, so let's just not miss any. So look, a guy just fell right next to me. Isn't that fun? If you're wondering where all the falling people are coming from, don't worry, we'll go there. Matter of fact, that's where we're heading. Eventually. I say that, there's actually not too much left to do here in Kingdom's Edge. Area is unfortunately not that big. It's got a cute little sub area that we can reach from the other entrance that I talked about earlier. Unfortunately, the main thing is just not that big. I said like this game needs more content. It's fine. We got plenty, I promise. Man, I miss having long nail equipped. I need it. Aha! Oh, that's dangerous. Not saying those things is actually very dangerous. Let's try to not see them ever again. Alright. What essence did we miss? For starters, there's this one. And some right here. And here. And here. And here. That should not have hit me. I disagree. Oh. Okay, good. That was the last of it. Wonderful. Now let's see where all these people are falling from. I don't like fighting that one. This place is uncomfortable to fight in. But hey, didn't matter. Also love how much money all the enemies here in Kingdom's Edge drop. good. Maybe going off that, I'm not gonna be needing Gathering Swarm. Keep it for a bit. There could be some purchases that I'm forgetting about. Certainly won't be using it for what's coming right up. That's just a bad idea, is the thing. Huh. Why do this am I gonna get locked out of? Hmm. Is this gonna cause neglect? Doesn't matter. I don't. It's fine. I'll live. But Zote might not. Let's equip this instead. Confident I can do the first trial. Second one I'm iffy on. I mean, I better be able to do it. Otherwise, run ends here. So is the first one the one that gives you a charm nudge, or yeah, it is. Second one gives you lore. Charm nudge is immediately more useful. Let's go. The Colosseum of Fools. Screw you. Yeah. Nice upward attacks. You see, the joke is that they don't exist. Eh. Even with long nail, you can't attack those fast enough. Bad. Oh, come on. Can't do that. Alright, who's next? Now who? Scary. Very scary. Now the floor is dangerous too. I like that. I like how the Colosseum is not just enemy waves. They also just turn the arena against you. That's cute. Oops. That, however, was kind of rude. Not gonna lie. I'd never seen them do that. I thought it was just gonna start throwing things at me. Come on. Come on, who's next? Just a couple of bench flies. One of the few enemies that I know the name of for some reason. Probably because that's the bench fly king. Dang. The first trial in the Colosseum is really easy. you seeing this? This is nothing. And yet I know that the second one is way more problematic because specifically because of the final thing. My right key, my right key. Why? This is not the time for that. Please, please. I am begging you. What is actually wrong here? This is worse than it's been before. Oh, this is the first time we see these things this time around. That's fun. They are somewhere though. Oh, why am I healing? I'm at full health. I'm good. Apart from the fact that I can't go to the right for some reason. Okay, let's see. That's very weird. It's not that the right key doesn't work. Like here, okay, left, right, left, right. Now it's working fine. What the hell? Huh. That's very strange. Whatever. Charm nudge acquired. I'm not very much in the mood to try and fight the oblobbles, so I'm not doing the second trial right now. Hi, how are you? There's something else here that's very important to get. This something did not exist until the last update. Oh, the last content pack, I should say. I don't know if they did bug fixes afterwards. It's not really something I paid attention to. Again, a lot of the Lifeblood update was bug fixes. Bunch of small ones at that. But I mostly know it for the big things it overhauled. They were things that very much needed to be improved. It's up there. Yeah, this thing's just kind of annoying to fight, honestly. I'm not crazy about it. Are you this way? Nope, you're not this way. You're this way then. Oh, okay. That usually takes a lot more chasing around, I feel like. Oh, well, you won't hear me complain, I guess. But yeah, I don't think I'm comfortable doing the second trial right now. Need more health at least. More health and more damage. And maybe to go check on deepness sooner rather than later. Hmm. It's already almost 6:30. I think I know exactly what I want to do to end things off here, actually. Yes. Yes, indeed. Let's go all the way down from the edge of the world to the bottom of the world. How's that sound? Very cool, I hope, because it is. It actually is. It's so nice that this station is just here. Like in my mind, I was already preparing to do the whole trip back through the weird spiky elevator shaft. But that's not even necessary. I'm definitely gonna have to check what's wrong with my keyboard before continuing with this, though. This is problematic. And there it is. The one mysterious door that the King's brand opens. Again, love this place also. Ominous, dark, creepy, and kinda sad once you know the lore around what happened here. Or maybe that's just me and my weird attachment to fictional characters that I find cute. Could go either way. Just keeps going. Just keeps going. And there it is. The abyss. The bottom of the world. Ow. And always gotta do that. I think the first time I played through the game, I completely missed howling wraiths for a long time, so I came here and I had no idea what to do about this. It's interesting in that it's the one spell that's not necessary to make progress. And it's weird in that it's the one spell that needs to be upgraded in the abyss. Unlike the other two, which you find weird dead snail shamans. Oh, and those things. Another part of what makes this place so eerie and sad. As you haven't seen in this because I haven't died, on account of being so good. But when you die, you drop what is called a shade, and it looks just like those things. Then you read the Hunter's Journal entry for them and realize that they are called siblings. This is not a place that the hunter could have ever been down to, so it's gotta be you writing it. It's gotta be you naming them. Gives you an idea of what took place here, I think. To some degree, at least. If not, it'll be plenty obvious once we actually get to it. Okay, wow, that's too many of them. That's too many of them. Oh, okay. And there we go. The lighthouse is now active again. In fact, this entire sea of completely still black water without the lighthouse would have turned into horrible abyss tendrils. Like the ones that have been attacking us all throughout here. And now. the last movement upgrade, the shade cloak. With it, we can go through things. Enemies, void, whatever's. Actually, there's one right up here that should demonstrate that. Just like that. And we gotta come here for that Hunter's Journal entry. Otherwise, there's no way to get it. Sure as hell are not killing the void tendrils. And I believe we can't bench warp out of here, so I'm just gonna climb out normally. Yeah. That's so cool, even if you don't know the lore of the game. Something about that moment is really striking. Something about the entirety of being in the abyss, I mean. Not just getting the shade cloak. We won't be coming back here for a while now. There's only one last thing that needs to be done down here, and that needs way more setup still. And I don't think we're reaching the 112% at this rate. Unless the next stream is much longer. Might have to be, honestly. I do want to get this done before Silk Song is out. Alternatively, I could also stream tomorrow. I don't like doing that because tomorrow's upload day. So I'd be cannibalizing myself. But it might be necessary, unfortunately. That's fine. It's perfectly fine. Let's see. What all are we doing tomorrow? Tomorrow. Queen's Gardens, definitely. Deep Nest, are we going straight into Deep Nest? Yeah, we might have to start with Deep Nest. Okay, we do the entirety of Deep Nest. Then we do the Queen's Gardens, go to the Tower of Love, White Palace. Path of Pain, am I Path of Paining? I might be Path of Paining. Oh, the Grim Cube stuff as well. Man, why is this game so big? That's what I'm always asking. And it's always a valid question. You saw another mask shard, right? Yes, you do. Wonderful. Desperately need more help. Yeah, right now we're just gonna tie up a couple of loose ends we have. By a couple, I mean just this and turning in some grubs. Maybe should have done that first for more money, because I think Sly sells yet another vessel shard. Oh, or not. Okay, awesome. I no longer have to deal with that. Which, as far as I'm concerned, means that the Gathering Swarm is now officially completely unnecessary. Why is this 3 notches? That's so annoying. Okay, no spell build, but at least we have optimal knowledge. Oh. Also, I hadn't shown this before, but yep, the crossroads are now infected. Isn't that fun? Don't you feel a sense of urgency? Like the world is changing, turning more dangerous? You should, because that's what's happening. And I think that change evokes it really well. Egg. And the hollowness seal that we're just never gonna give to the relic seeker, probably. Don't see any reason to go back there, honestly. And that's it, only money, huh? Nothing good. You greedy greedster. Hopefully there's something else that I want to do. Very quick. But most people don't know that there's something up here. Actually, yeah. We're gonna tie up all loose ends here in the crossroads. Why not? Something else to worry about in the future. And realistically, there's not much to do, thankfully. So I made sure to do most everything that could be done back when it could be done. Oh, why is this happening to me? Web. Ow, what? Okay, good. Thank you for not... I do not like you, I do not like you, I do not like you. There. Ugh. Alright, how many are we missing? Can't be too much more. There we go. And now, let's go back here. But most people never come back here to check for things that they could have missed. And rightfully so, because they probably didn't miss anything important. Not like there's much to miss, is the thing. But... But... That's an ass-dev. For all you ass-devs in the audience. Whoops. Whoops. That's right. It's another one of these. God. Man, I do love long nail. Feels great to just slash wildly and rapidly. Did I say long nail? I meant quick slash, which I've been calling quick now. I've created this confusion entirely for myself. There was no need for it. As if there ever is. This is, to be clear, also not and 12% requirement. It is entirely a thing that I do because I don't know, I like it. And I like showing things in this game that I feel people might have missed. Even if they're as insignificant as just a bit more essence. Which, at a certain point, you just completely stop needing. Mm. Really don't like that aspect of the infected crossroads. How they block out sections like that. Oh my god, I didn't see you. I need soul. There, now I have soul. Do 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 do. And a journal entry. That is almost definitely actually required. I'd be shocked if it wasn't. I don't specifically remember the Hunter's Journal being strictly necessary, but feels like it should be, so I'm gonna say that it probably is. Like I'm forgetting about it has nothing to do with it. That's my own problem. So we never went into this room before. Just some nice, quick healing of health and soul. Lovely. And here's that mask that we could have skipped for before, but I decided that was too much of a hassle. A bit later than I usually get this, but to be honest, I just kinda forgot about it. Alright. Let me down there. Perfect. Let's actually check on Salubra. See if we can actually get our I was gonna say second, no, our last delicious notch. Also, I mean, she's kind of along the way. Oh, for some reason, I could have sworn that guy was also the infected kind, not the. Hmm, how strange. Oh my god. Stop doing that, please. Please, I'm gonna get myself killed like that. Alright, do I have enough? I do. Ah, wonderful. Alright. It's just like two things left to do here in the crossroads now. One of which is easy, one of which is not. So I didn't expect that to kill both of those guys like that. That's nice. And I'm probably gonna want to rest here. And equip the grub song back, because it is good. Oh yeah, this guy's just gone. Huh. Noticing some potential for optimization when it comes to grinding out Hunter's journal entries for enemies that I thought became a bit too rare after the crossroads got infected. Real interesting stuff. Really interesting. And my right key has failed me again. Okay, okay, there we go. Ow. Yeah. Okay, you spawned in me. This right key thing is gonna get me killed to death. Oh my god. I am begging you. Please. Oh. There we go. Glowing womb. A very wholesome charm. Alright. Please. 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 This is so strange. The way it's failing me is very odd. Because if I attempt to dash, it does actually dash right. It doesn't walk. I don't have any clue what could be causing this. Is it my keyboard or is it the game failing me? My initial instinct is just to say, oh, it's the keyboard, obviously. It's the right key that's not working. But then why does right dash work? And I can't move. Alright. This is, I would say, and I think a lot of people would agree, the hardest of the base game dream bosses. Made harder by the fact that half the time I can't move. Ow. Oh, that's entirely on me. I was trying to... This sucks. Why is this happening? That one I'm not gonna blame the right key for. I just did not attempt to move. Please! Please! I am begging you. You know what? It doesn't matter. This actually went a lot easier than I thought it would. Maybe too much, honestly. I was kind of ready for a bigger challenge. I got rust in some parts, and others are doing great. But I do believe that is where we're going to end things today. That is everything to do in the crossroads. As far as I can remember. And there's a Luver's last thing, but that requires every charm ever. Should not have tried that. yeah, whatever, something, 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 buy.